In Autodesk Fusion 360, sometimes you would like to place a component with another component in a position you just don't have a reference to. And we want to talk about doing this with sketches. So I have a fixed component here and a movable component here. What I would like to do is put this puck on top of this plate in some position rather than the corners of the centers or the midpoint of each edge. So if I did a joint at this point between the center point, I'll use rigid. You see that my only options are the centers, midpoints of each edge, or the corners. If I click, it's going to go to one of them. It doesn't matter what I do. So here's the option you can do. We can use a sketch to give us a key point. I'll activate this component, and then I'll do a sketch on this surface. I'm going to just use a point, and I'm not going to constrain it. I'm just going to set it on this surface. So the point is sitting on that surface. Go back to my assembly, make it active, and now joints are easy between the center of this puck and this point, and it moves right there. So that's one way of making a point. Now that point is not constrained, so you can drag it around to your heart's content, even off the part, because it is just a surface. This same technique can be used to constrain or add joints between components and work planes. We already know that work planes cannot be used with joints, but if you add a sketch to them, they can be. So what I've done is I activated this component and I put a work plane up above it. I'm going to remain active and I'm going to place a sketch on that plane. So now I'll go ahead and, no, it didn't take, create a sketch, there we go. And I'll put a work point, again, anywhere I want. I can constrain this if I like, but I'm not going to. Now return to the top level, and that point can be used with joints. So if I go to joint, again rigid, from the center of that to that work point in space. Actually, I'm now constraining to a work plane, that construction plane right there. Kind of cool. So you can turn a construction plane at any angle or any work plane into a component that you can put a joint to. Since that point was not constrained, I can drag around just like before. I hope this helped you maybe make some new designs and new features that you maybe thought once were not possible.